Hi, this is Rad from MR Sports Cars. Here I've got a very special Porsche 911 Carrera 4S 991 Generation 1, finished in stunning Sapphire Blue Metallic. This is the first time I've had this colour. It's similar to Aqua Blue Metallic of the earlier 997 Gen 2s, but it's slightly lighter, I think, with more turquoise in it. Really stunning in the sun, as you can see on this video. So this is a Carrera 4S, and it's fitted with some lovely exterior options as well as interior options. Basically an incredibly spec'd, almost GTS spec 991. So it's the 4S, which means it's the wide body, so it's 4.4 centimeters wider than the 2S and the Carrera 2 models. Because it's the 4S as well, the four-wheel drive, it has this LED centre stripe which does actually light up and is lit up at the moment with just the side lights on. Has front and rear parking sensors. It has a switchable sports exhaust. So yeah, very nice there. The wheels are the 20-inch 911 Turbo 3 diamond cut wheels with a special order code for the insides of the spokes to be painted gloss black, and as well it's fitted with tyre pressure monitoring too, and there was a special code for the tyre pressure valves to be painted in black as well to match this spoke as well. Brakes are in great condition. They've got the wear bars there, there's still some life left in them. And the tyres are brand new at the front there, Michelin Pilot Sport N0s at the front. Those are brand new. They were cracking, they weren't actually worn out. The rears are P0 N0s, which are a couple of years old, middle of 2018 they were fitted, and they've still got some life left in them, as have the brakes. The wheels are unmarked, as you can see. Look really great with the super shiny paintwork. Now, some other bits that are optional extras on this car as well are the lower side skirts are normally a black plastic satin finish on the 4Ss. This one has had it with a factory code for them to be painted, so they're painted in Sapphire Blue Metallic. The rear window and the side ones were also spec from the factory with privacy glass, so they're a bit darker and tinted, so they're still easy to see out of. It's just from the outside they're tinted. The wing mirrors are the SportDesign Wing Mirrors, which look really great as well. The GTS is also fitted with those from the factory. The headlights are the standard bi-xenon headlights, but the front bumper is the SportDesign Aerokit Front Bumper, which is the same as the GTS as well. So that adds a little bit more sporty look to the car. And then the other special option that sort of changes the look of this car and also changes the performance is actually the suspension. So as standard, this car would have come with what's called normal PASM, which is 10mm lower than a car without PASM. So a Carrera without PASM would be 10mm higher than this car. This car's got the sport suspension for PASM, so it's a further 10mm lower than it normally would. So that gives it a little bit better stance than the standard 4S. So basically, in summary, it's 20mm lower than a car without PASM, and it's still got the switchable suspension. They've made the anti-roll bar stiffer, they've stiffened the springs, stiffer than dampers, but it's still quite a comfortable car to drive. And then on the outside again, now that this car's got this stunning blue paintwork, the real contrast is actually the panoramic glass roof, which I think is sort of like a budget way in a way to get into a Targa, because it's got that sliding glass panel that lifts out, which I'll show you in a bit. So in summary, on the outside, very refined and sort of well thought out car. Then looking on the inside, it's got extended black leather. It's got the 14-way fully electric seats with lumbar support, and also this section here goes in and out. It's got the electric steering column and obviously the electric mirror adjustment, so all of that stuff is stored on memories, and this car can be programmed so that it opens when you switch off the car, it moves the seat back, lifts the steering column for easy access, so it's called easy entry and access. So when you get back in, you put the key in, it reads what memory it's set on, and then it will adjust the seat accordingly to whatever you've stored there. The seat belts to match the outside are a very subtle yachting blue, so they have got a slight, I would say it's a very dark navy blue sort of shine. They're not the bright blue option, they are called yachting, the actual name's yachting blue. Rear seats are there, everything is as it should be. Folding rear parcel shelf. It does actually have some luggage clips there. There's special luggage you can clip in there, and it has ISOFIX points on the rear, both rear seats. I think that came as standard on 991s. In terms of other options, it's got the carbon interior package, so that's carbon inserts on the doors. It's got carbon on the center console, carbon trim around the dashboard as well, and also the PDK selector was selected with the carbon insert, so very nice carbon options. And then on top of that, it's fitted with the option of the model designation on the center armrest or the storage bin lid, so that's their Carrera 4S. As I've said, it's the PDK, so that's the 7-speed semi-automatic, can be run in full manual, full auto, or a combination of the two. You can put it in full manual, or you can just use the paddles on the optional SportDesign steering wheel. So that's a full leather steering wheel with full-size paddles. It also comes up with launch control and also Sport Plus or Sport, depending on what buttons you press here. It's got all the sporting options here, so Sport, Sport Plus, because it's got the Sport Chrono stopwatch, which has also been spec'd quite nicely in white, so that's a nice contrast there with the extended black leather dash and doors. The switchable suspension, which is the sport suspension, PASM. Then there's the controls for the roof, rear spoiler, the switchable sports exhaust, and then stop start. Stop start's disabled if you have it in Sport, Sport Plus. If you turn that off, it re-enables it. It has cruise control as well, so another good addition, and it has the full BOSE system, which I think in this car is 12 or 13 speakers, so plenty of power, 445 watts or 485 watts, something like that. Very powerful sound system. It has auto lights, which are the bi-xenons, so there you just have it in that setting there. And then the PCM is obviously got the satnav, it's got the phone module as well, which is connected to my phone. It has the optional DAB, it has the 40GB jukebox as well for MP3 players, and because it's got the Bluetooth module, you can audio stream through your phone as well. And then yeah, it has the 3D map, which you can make 2D if you want to. And it has the heated seats and the 2-zone climate control system. So very, very well spec car. Obviously it has cup holders. There we go. So they go like that. So it's covered 29,336 miles, and it was serviced at 26,555 from memory, which is about 3,000 miles ago, so it's due in 17,000 miles. It was serviced in December 2020, so it's due in December 2022. The last service was a major with spark plugs, drive belt, brake fluid, so the next one's a minor. This screen here is, you can change what you see there. You can also look at when the service is due. So there we go. Major's due in 2024, minor's due in December 2022, oil change due in 2022. There's no error messages. You can check the oil there as well when the engine's warmed up. You can have different things on that screen there, and then you can sort of select either having the map. There we go. Trip meter, tyre pressure monitoring, as I said. Because it's four-wheel drive, you can have a live view of how much torque is being sent to the front wheels. Sport Chrono, G-forces as well. So there's some nice menus you can sort of adjust to what you want to see on that. So as I said, it's a 2014 with very low mileage, 29,000 miles, and some very nice options. All the file is here with all the bits and pieces that I put together for these cars, so a PDF of the service history, the diagnostics as well, so the over rev check, and also the full spec of the car is all in there, along with all the receipts. So that's present and complete. Now I wanted to show you the roof. So you use these controls here, so that opens up like that, and then from the outside you can see that sits out like that. So it all works as it should, and you can also have it on tilt as well, so just the back edge open. So that has that just slight angle there, and then also there is a blind. The other actually option I almost forgot to mention was it has garage links, so it has the ability to store gates and electric garages, the frequencies for those, so you don't need all the key fobs if you're using this car at your home with those various gadgets. It will be able to operate all of those, and it has the interior lighting package, so it has lit up LED visors, which is optional, believe it or not, on these cars, and it has little subtle LEDs in the footwells and on the doors as well. So there it is, 2014 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S, 991 Gen 1. It's a 3.8 litre 400 horsepower supercar. By all intents and purposes it will do 60 in around just over 4 seconds with the PDK and the Sport Chrono Package Plus options, so it's a very fast car. Lasts than normally aspirated cars, doesn't suffer any of the engine issues of later cars with the 3 litre, the twin turbo, which they can suffer turbo failures, they can suffer oil supply failures to the turbos as well, causing huge plumes of white smoke at random and at startup. This car doesn't have any of those issues because it doesn't have those cheap turbos fitted, and likewise it doesn't suffer any of the issues of 996s or 997 Gen 1s, which is bore scoring, IMS bearing failures, or RMS seal failures. So just really it's sort of the sweet spot. This and the 997 Gen 2 are the sweet spot of the whole sort of Porsche range. So cars between 2009 and 2015 are sort of the cars you want to aim for getting if you're looking for a collector's Porsche 911, Cayman or Boxster. And this is right at the end of that. This is a model year 2015. I think it was registered in September 2014, so it counts as a model year 2015 car, and it just looks absolutely fabulous in Sapphire Blue Metallic. So that's everything about the car. If you're interested in the car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.